Wesley Sneijder. Now, he has retired officially from football right now. And again, I want you guys to have just a little short reflection on Sneijder. 2010.
Robbed.
Totally robbed. But 2010, this guy, like, the treble with Inter Milan, guided Holland to a final.
Got the golden boot in the finals. We got five. Oh, in the World Cup, got 5 goals.
Yeah, and also if Iker Casillas hadn't taken, like Robin would have scored that 1-on-1, which was set up by Sneijder, which he pretty much did. But and I don't want to go into any details about Spain and everything. But Sneijder, for me, with regards to what is required of a number. Oh, can you please capture this?
Oh my days! Come on, bro.
So where's the Sneijder? So it's Sneijder, baby. Sneijder, come on. I believe that with regards to the requirements of the number 10 role, i.e., you're there to play in between the midfielder and the attacker, and you're there to pretty much provide the through balls to the attacker, and you're there to pretty much play make. He is one of, I believe, the best pure number 10s I've ever seen. You talk about guys like, because many people sort of are number 10, but then they're a bit of a supporting striker like a Beckham. Some people are a number 10, but they're much more into the midfield like a David Silva or an Iniesta, where he's a number 10, number 8. But this, basically, him and Totti are some of the best pure number 10s, where these guys were solely playmakers and creators and mastered the art of the through ball, where Totti and Sneijder. But in that year, he was money, absolutely incredible. And as you guys said, how he did not win the Ballon d'Or was a disgrace.
I remember back in the day when we used to play pro. Back in the day, and we had a thing, Sneijder bang, and that was Sneijder. You get it anywhere near the box on his right foot, bang, top pocket every time, top bins. The guy had a venomous shot on him. He had a vision that was just ridiculous. That he could see runs from all over the place, and he was never the most physical, but he was strong on the ball. You couldn't shake him off the ball. It was one of those ones where I didn't rate him highly until 2010.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, before I said, yeah, he's good, but and then I sort of was like, wow, this guy's, and it's a shame that we never. Well, for me as an Arsenal fan, it's not too much of a shame, but for you lot, because he was linked with for Man United side for since about last week.
Ridiculous.
There's like constantly.
I'm sure he's still on his flight. To
he might sign now as like a scout or something. Finally, but he was a proper player, and it's a shame now in the generation that we're in that we're seeing these players retire. It's like it's mad. Yeah. Robin's gone, Sneijder's gone, no, Van Persie's gone. no, but
the thing with me, and I, you know what? Why I'm really upset about that 2010. I actually did a video on it at the time, and the issue is FIFA, because this was a time when the Ballon d'Or award was merged with the FIFA award, and the FIFA Ballon d'Or, as it was called, it was so biased. It was voted by the captains and the managers of the international teams. And it's basically you vote for your friend in it, or who you like. Then there's no analysis really towards it. Whereas the Ballon d'Or, by the journalists and that kind of stuff, they're analysing every player, on a week in, week out basis, as opposed to just hearing that, someone scored 4 goals against Real Zaragoza and therefore they should win the Ballon d'Or. They didn't really look at it subjectively or objectively.
It was subjective, not objective.
Yeah, but I think we were coming back into a time now where those players, the players who may not bring up all the number of goals, but have been the most influential, can win Ballon d'Ors. Hence Modric, hence obviously Van Dijk is touted to win this year. And it's just a shame that 2010, Sneijder, 2013, arguably Ribery could have won that. That was a tough one, to be fair. But for me, Sneijder that year, he was brilliant. That first leg, the masterclass from Mourinho, but of course the players had to execute it at home to Barcelona. And I remember going into that game, I was in uni at the time, and I said, a few Barcelona, fans of other teams, but they like Barcelona. I said, Inter's going to batter Barca. I just felt it. I said, Mourinho's got it. And I said, the players, I think there was Sneijder, Milito, Eto'o. Yeah. I said, they're going to do something. And I felt, and then obviously they went 1-0 down from Pedro, scored early. And then Sneijder got the equaliser and turned it around. And that 3-1 was really what set them on their path to winning the Champions League and of course the treble. So for me, one of the best players ever.
Alright. Stop capture.
Quick learner.
Thank you. What up, baby?